High hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Super bad Senica ESTRADA, known as Il Capo Shantel Cameron.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Caution being thrown to the wind. That hook got her attention. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. Catch and shoot. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Hold that thought! Senica ESTRADA is hurt. And right back into the fray.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That jab misses. She got clipped by that counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Get it started in round 3. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Punch, counter punch. It's all offense all the time. Nice counter shot by her. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter shot by her. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Trying to land that jab. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Here we go to the fourth round. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. Good counter punching. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Swing and a miss with the jab. Nice counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Perfect counter shot. Oh, and this is not what Cameron needed at this stage of the game. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Into the fray here in round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab. Good counter punch. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. The straight right just misses. And down goes Il. But now what do they do to get back into this fight?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Those counter punches have to hurt. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. This round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Brush it off. Get on with the job.
Than that. There's the bell to start round 6. Well, the corner will try and shake out the legs, dump some cold water on her, give her the motivational speech, but it's up to her, Johnny. She's got to find a way to dig deep and get back into this fight.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. She catches and counters. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Round 7, here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. How about that time counter shot? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And they're back at it again here in round 8. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're almost such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Missing with that jab. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Incredible work rate. Misses with the right uppercut. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Threw the uppercut but did not score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful.
And Il Capo is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
They can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for someone else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Stamina is off the charts. And Chantel Cameron is...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch.
See it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
A shot from the gods took her out.
A knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.